So this is video number 3. I won't say last but least because more is going to come. So let's talk about prioritizing self and conquering that resistance to schedule and stick to routine. Some of you might think routine is going to be boring, monotonous. Like, who wants a boring life? Nobody does. But it doesn't have to be. You're just going to learn about standardizing. Standardizing going to be those things that you do all the time at the same time. For example, the time you wake up in the morning, the time you have breakfast, maybe the time you go to bed. 3 things. You don't need to standardize everything. Just 3 things, and it's going to make a lot of a difference. Let's also talk about the Eisenhower matrix. Do you know the difference between urgent and important? Is important more important than urgent? Or is urgent more urgent than important? These things can sound so funny, but it's serious. Like, do you really know the difference? So, urgent to me is like life or death. Important is, things that mean something to you, but it can be postponed, or you could just do it another time. You don't need to stress about it. These Knowing the difference between urgent and important is going to make a difference, because then you'll be able to schedule accordingly and know which goes first, what to prioritize. How about Maslow's hierarchy? Getting to self actualization, being able to fulfill all your needs until you just reach to the top, where you're just totally satisfied with life, you're happy, you're bubbly, and you don't really feel like you need more out of life, but you do more, and you're just happy to wake up in the morning and do what you love. um Atomic Habits. Have you read the book by James Clear? That is an awesome book. It will teach you all about being able to conquer the resistance for changing habits. Maybe you need to understand more about neuro remapping. I recently learned about that, and it's really amazing the way we can just change our habits without forcing ourselves. Sometimes we think, you can't drop a habit easily, but all you have to do is get up and get it done. So, do you know about your strengths? Have you ever heard about the Clifton Strengths and Assessment? Sorry, it's a really amazing thing. I did it some time back, and I learned about why I do things the way I do. So basically, there are 34 strengths, and you have a top 5. So that top 5 are the things that no matter how much you say, I am not going to do this again, you keep finding yourself doing it. So I found that I love to fix things, and I just didn't know why. I'm not a hoarder because I really don't keep old stuff, but I would fix things and sell them over, make money. And I really do enjoy doing that. I also love to help people, better themselves. I love to help people solve problems. I'm definitely a problem solver. I enjoy critical thinking and just being able to see the expression on people's faces when we get through an issue. So, learning about my strengths, I realized that restorative was one of my top 5, and that's why I love helping people and solving puzzles. I'm also very responsible, and some other things that, yeah, are really not to the top right now. But, these are some of the things that you need to learn to prioritize self and love yourself. You would realize that when you start loving you, everything else comes easily. You're not going to have to work as hard. You're not going to have to be feeling guilty about choosing the kids over work or work over the kids. You're just going to be able to just love you and enjoy a well balanced life. So, if anything I've said here interests you and you want to take on my mompreneur coaching to get the guidance and support that you need to be able to balance things out and feel less overwhelmed, less stressed out, less exhausted, and just so much happier, join my mompreneur coaching. I'm gonna do one more video with more details on how to join my mompreneur coaching. Hope you enjoyed this video.